Come this December, Arun and I will be married for 6 long years, and I've known this person for 8 years now. As a friend, as a colleague, as a fiance, as a husband, and now as a business partner as well. We've gone through the ups and downs of life together, and in the last few years, more so. And I really, really hope someone had given me a bunch of wisdom shots when I got married. Not that I did not receive any, but they were very generic and on the lines of be a good wife, take care of your family well, or just be happy always. And yes, they're all fundamentally beautiful things to say, but maybe if they gave me a little more insight, it would have helped me on this journey. So here you go. I'll share what I've learned over the last few years being married to this wonderful human being, my husband, my Arun. One, how you treat yourself is how you show your loved one to take care of you. I can't expect my husband to treat me like I'm his priority unless I don't treat myself well. It could be as simple as how do I treat myself when I'm at home? Do I show up to life with enthusiasm, or am I going to be in my nightwear throughout the day and sacrifice all my tiny wishes of self-care ritual and the me time? I do that, then I'm subconsciously feeding into my partner's head that it is okay to compromise, and I'll be totally okay if he does that to me. Two, when we have a fight or an argument, I think in all of the last 6 years, even if we've been hundreds of kilometers apart, we've made sure to solve that problem the very same day. Period. We don't take it to the next day. It has been such a good lifesaver for us. Else, I think these fights would have gone on forever and ever. We still argue, we still debate, but only agree when both of us are totally convinced and we stick to it no matter what happens. 3. Remember that your partner is not a superhuman and a person with a lot of strengths but weaknesses too. The first few months that I was married, everything looked so nice and perfect that I felt like I married a superhuman. But life happens and slowly we start getting comfortable with each other. Then you will hear your partner snore and you will see his vulnerable sides, all of that. Here is what helped me in my case. I kind of started allowing him to be just the way he was, and it kind of went the same way for me too. We chose to see each other for who we were and for not who we thought or conceived in our heads the images that we had about each other. You know what I mean? Now we both know a bunch of things that are our weaknesses and vulnerabilities, things that can be fixed, we try, and the others we continue to compromise. I cannot put my husband into the mold of a perfect husband that I have somehow created in my head and scar him. I can only show him and maybe help him if he needs. 4. You have to put effort to keep the romance alive. As days pass, we kind of get used to each other so much so that everything seems to become normal always. It's always important to keep that spark alive. Whatever it takes, an evening coffee maybe, or just planning out a date with your partner, do whatever that really helps you. Try to accommodate that space for just the two of you and to just talk about each other. Not about family, not about anything else. It's your time. Make sure that both of you spend that time with each other. 5. Compliment each other well. I always believe how you clean up and how presentable you are is obviously good for your mind, body and spirit, but it's also a way of showing respect to your relationship and your partner. Like I said earlier, not showering, not wearing tidy stuff, not having a good shave, or simple things like this just set the mood for your relationship. Be conscious of that. Show up to life with zeal and enthusiasm. When your partner does that, compliment him or her. Let them know that they look nice or you really appreciate the effort. Never let any small thing go unseen. Most importantly, even if you didn't hear all the last 5 things that I pointed out, here is a fundamentally more important thing to do. Don't bring in your past experiences of your relationships or stories you've heard into your current one. They all were in the past or in someone else's life. Having that wisdom is good, but don't navigate your life based only on that. I really hope this helps. I've tried my best to be fully honest and share these things so you can all benefit. And hey, please share what's worked for you. Both Arun and I will be happy to read and learn from the comments below. By the way, I did upload these 2 videos recently and I think you'll like watching them too. Join me there and we'll continue chatting.